I feel bad for people who are having real struggles in life and then turn to an imaginary character like Jesus or Allah for help. I really do, and I'll tell you why. What happens is that for some of these folks, they will essentially pass their troubles up to this imaginary being, believing that he will actually do something, that Jesus will heal them or Allah will fix an issue. This becomes a realistic detriment for a few of these faithful. What oftentimes happens is that by passing their needs up to Jesus and fully believing and trusting in him, some of these believers will actually become more relaxed and likely to do less, perhaps even little to nothing for theirself. You see, they placed it in God's hands, and God will handle it. In fact, here is what they will find and read in their Bible concerning prayer. Most assuredly, I say to you, he who believes in me, the works that I do, he will do also. And greater works than these he will do, because I go to my Father. And whatever you ask in my name, that I will do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If you ask anything in my name, I will do it. My friends, let's be honest. This passage written in John is false. 1,000% false. Now, I know some believers will invent an excuse for this failed promise, or a reinterpretation to have it fit with reality. Yet some, even still, will say it is actually true. Jesus performed a miracle for me. I was healed, or he got me out of a bind. But even these folks, if they were to be completely honest with themselves, would have to admit they have embellished a wee bit, or else I am certain they can find a completely rational and natural explanation to what really happened. Because the truth is, a God named Allah or Jesus didn't do anything. These fictitious beings are not real. And if they were, Richard Dawkins once said, the God of the Bible is arguably the most unpleasant character in all fiction. Jealous and proud of it, a petty, unjust, genocidal, malevolent bully, among a few others I didn't mention. I mean, reading the Bible, the Old Testament's brutality, slavery, slicing of babies out of stomachs, stonings, inequality of women and children, and the New Testament's introduction to a hell. The smoke from their torment will rise forever and ever. There will be no rest, day or night. Yeah, I'd have to agree with Dawkins on this one. And that is precisely why it is sad for me to watch people who really need help praying and passing their problems up to this character, someone who seems to lack all empathy, but even furthermore, exists only within a book. These gods are paper gods. They simply do not exist or manifest in reality in any way. What people need desperately to do is to take action, to deal with problems as if it is only you who can fix them. Madalyn Murray O'Hair once said, 2 hands working can do more than 1,000 clasped in prayer. This is literally true, and anyone who denies this is being foolish and or naive. It is you, and only you, who needs to change your diet, change your attitude, exercise, see a doctor or a psychologist. Whatever your issue is, praying and crying out to Allah or Jesus is literally doing nothing more than slightly disturbing the air around you. If prayer was even slightly effective or had even a small advantage, then doctors would be using this advantage in children's hospitals all over the world. But there is no better recovery rate for children who are Christian versus children of any other faith or non-believers. Prayer to Jesus or Allah offers a 0% advantage in the real world. I would just ask that if you are stern in your faith and probably thinking I am some sort of a deceiver, at least be careful and take precaution with prayer. Because if you really believe Jesus or Allah will act on your behalf by means of devotion and getting on your knees, you might find yourself relaxing or taking a back seat to the real problems, whereas you need to take action. In fact, many believers throughout recent history are guilty and have relied on prayer instead of going to a hospital, and have paid for it dearly, oftentimes with their lives or the life of a loved one. You have to get off your knees and up on your feet and plead with yourself to accomplish the things that need to be done. Placing trust in an imaginary being will not fix any issues that need a course of action. I have personally experienced and seen such unfortunate results of prayer with my own 2 eyes. Paper gods perform no actions. Furthermore, evangelists will capitalize upon this type of faithful and trusting believer, promising healings and fortune in return for sending more money. Give to the church and God will bless you with healing and fortune. And these faithful sheep will dig into their pocketbooks, oftentimes what little they have, believing that Jesus will fill up their bank account or heal them in some sort of miraculous way. My friends, this is occurring every day, and it is saddening. We should all feel bad for these deceived believers. At least feel bad enough to try and spread a little logic around. A meme or a video like this one. Share it out. Have a heart. Let's help get this world straightened out to the best that we can. And stay strong and wise, my friends.
I don't believe in masquerades. I don't believe that you're okay. I don't believe that God will save. Only you can solve your problems. I don't care what they sold you. They are not here to hold you. Don't believe it for a moment. Don't believe them for a moment.
Hello, friends. Please help me grow this page by becoming a subscriber and clicking the support button right down below if you're watching on Facebook. Or go to patreon.com/Stairway to Reason and sign up, become a member for as little as $1 a month. And if you don't like subscribing and signing up for things, I have a PayPal where you can make reoccurring monthly donations for as little as $1. It's safe, fast, and super easy. Just ask for my PayPal link in the comments below. Thank you so much, my friends.
I don't believe in masquerades. I don't believe that you're okay.